What's up, guys? As you can see, we're headed back from the beach. So hopefully everybody had a good, profitable week. I just want to start the video with a big shout out to Toad Piglet, man. You know, I really appreciate you mentioning me on your channel and getting me about, I don't know, 400 plus followers or subscriptions just this week. So we're almost to 600. When I get to 1,000, I'm going to do a giveaway on a set of Firestone Ride Right airbags. I truly believe in them, so I'm going to give away a set for whatever truck you have, whoever wins. All you'll need to do is subscribe, like every video, and drop a comment on every video to get you in the drawing. And yeah, as you can see, the puppy's a little restless here, trying to get home. But yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to Toad Piglet. Man, I really do appreciate it. You drop tons of knowledge for not even just me, but you know, you've got 20,000 people following you that are interested or are already in the business. So I really do appreciate it, man. And with that being said, we'll get into the point of the video. Today is my steps to getting into hotshot trucking, what all I did to get legal. And I also got some packages delivered in the mail. 2 out of 3 showed up today. And what you doing, boy? 2 out of 3 showed up today, so we'll unbox those, show you guys what I got. One of these I did not want to spend the money on, but I was tired of getting stuck in a situation where I didn't have a functioning whatever's in this box, which you guys will see here shortly. I'm gonna finish the video here when we get back to the house. I've got about another hour or so till I get back to the house, get everything unpacked from vacation, and I will make my way down to the garage, to make sure everything's okay since we've been gone for a week. I don't know if we had any storms or whatnot while we were gone, and got to get ready for this week coming, because unfortunately, after 3 weeks of vacation, my ass has to go back to work. So I'll see you in the garage. Alright guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm in the garage. As you can see, the Chevy's back here in the distance. I leave her parked in the garage till we get some parts for. It is hot in here in Pennsylvania. It is 90 plus degrees and it is 10:05 at night. I told you guys I would get this uploaded tonight, so I'm here in the garage grinding it out. I'll show you what we got while I was gone. We got 8 new Vulcan Lasso straps. I get them off of eBay. There's a part number. They're 8-foot Lasso harnesses. I like them short so you don't have a lot of spare slack to deal with. But here is the big boy. 4,000 amp. That's the size of my hand, so you can see how big it is. It is made for, close that up, 10 plus liter gas and diesel vehicles. Got it on sale on Amazon during Prime Week, $249. I'm tired of getting stuck in a situation where I don't have the proper jump box, so I spent the money since it was on sale and went ahead and got it. Well, I told you guys I would go over the steps to starting a trucking company, and I'm going to go with the saying now. I'm not a professional, but this is basic and what I did. I'm going to leave the list to where you can email me my notes here, and you can email me and I'll send them right over to you. Let's see here. Let's get it up. Okay. First thing I had to do, I had to acquire a federal tax ID. The link will be in the email if you want it, to where to go to apply for one. Pretty much just set you up for any tax purposes, so you have an EIN number for W-9s for companies who are going to be paying you. Now you need to decide how you're going to set up your company. A lot of people go LLC. You'll see on everybody's truck it'll say Trucking Company LLC. I just went with a sole proprietorship. Reason being, I don't need legal backing because my insurance that I pay so much for a month is pretty much my legal backing when it comes to having a trucking company. I don't have employees, I don't have anybody who's going to be suing me. You know, we're going to settle that with the insurance company or out of pocket, say if there's a damage to a loaded vehicle. And I didn't note the damage, and, you know, God forbid that I cause something, which, you know, I try not to do, but crap happens. You can't control rocks off the road and things like that. That's why you pay for enclosed transport. Alright, when you're done that, you need to apply for your US DOT number and your operating authority. When you apply for your operating authority, just a kind of a tidbit, you need to have your insurance in line, or be thinking or ready to spend the money to get the insurance, because you only have a certain amount of days to, once you apply for your operating authority, to show proof of insurance so your operating authority will go active. But once you're done that, depending on what you're hauling, what weight you are, you know, what state you're operating in, you may need to do your you know, if you're in Kentucky, everybody knows, I think it's 55,000 pounds in Kentucky, you need to apply there, and you have your NY HUT. But all that information can be found at the FMCSA. Alright, next and most important, what's going to make you the money, you need to have your truck and trailer set up. The reason I put this before insurance is because your insurance company is going to ask what your trailer is, what your truck is. So decide what you want, get it, acquire both of them, get new, get used, whatever works for you, whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, if you're not very mechanically inclined, I would go brand new. You go to the dealership with warranty and you know, get it fixed up that way. If you're mechanically inclined, you can do it all yourself and save yourself a lot of money. So shop your insurance. You know, insurance can make or break you before you even decide, you know, before you even start. You know, I had to pay almost 2 months up front for the fact that they ask for the first month payment when you sign with them, and then before your operating authority goes live, there's almost another month. It's 22 days is the average time before operating authority goes active once you show proof of insurance. Let's see here. Alright, my step number 4. You got to get your truck and your trailer yearly DOT inspected. Take it to a big rig shop. Most of them can do them. I paid 180 bucks for, well, I paid 90 for the truck. Since I bought my trailer new, it came already DOT inspected, which was nice. But if you have to do both, it's about 180 for the pair. And they'll tell you, it's pretty much like a state inspection. Pretty much tell you if everything's ready to go for the road. Peace of mind. You know, you have a certified mechanic look it over. But before I hit the road, what I did, even if my truck was new, even if my trailer was new, I'm going to pull it in, I'm going to do a fresh oil change, I'm going to change the air filter, I'm going to change the fuel filter, so I can start a maintenance log with the company, because you need to keep track of your maintenance. It's one requirement you need to have in case there was an issue down the road that you cause an accident because of a maintenance item. So I start all that fresh on the trucking. We get to the trailer, I place, you know, I take what I did, even when my trailer was brand new. I got it in the yard, I put it on 4 jack stands, I checked the brake adjustment, checked the bearing adjustment, make sure everything was properly greased. I don't want to say, you know, manufacturers skip on that stuff, but it happens. You just want to know before you, it's going to be cheaper to do it now than on the side of the road, especially if you're not mechanically inclined to be able to fix it. I did all this work while I was waiting that 22 days for my authority to go active. Gave me something to do while I was waiting for all my paperwork to come through. Alright, step number, 5 was truck and trailer maintenance before you hit the road. 6, make sure you have all your paperwork ready. I actually got a J.J. Keller manual on safety regulations for a discounted price when I got my new operating authority. They actually contacted me. Usually I ignore those phone calls, but they left a message and I'm like, you know what, for I think I paid 40 bucks. It was well worth it. It's going to be a lot cheaper to know everything before you get stopped, get put out of service. It's going to be a lot cheaper that way. So what I have is, you got to have your registrations, proof of insurance, proof of DOT inspections with the sticker in the door and on the trailer, You need to have instructions on how to operate your ELD. If you go back and see my previous video, I went all over that, the packet I keep in the truck for if you get a roadside inspection or you get pulled through the scale. It's just a brief rundown of simple steps to get started. Like I said, I'm no expert. There's companies out there you can pay to do all of this for you. I looked up one and said the average price is $1,000 to $1,600. Looking back on it, I had the capital to do that, and I was working a full-time job, so having to, go back and forth with documents. They were requesting documents, and I was at work. I didn't have them. They were at home. I honestly would probably pay somebody $1,000 to do it for me. They'll do all your operating authority, your DOT, they'll hire an agent to do the BOC3, which you have to hire an agent to do. You can't do it yourself, which is a money bracket. That's all it is. But what else? Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the basic steps that I went through. Kind of went back through all my paperwork that I had I keep a folder of everything from when I started to now, and that's pretty much it. A lot of this stuff just takes time and patience. You do pay $300 for your operating authority, but when you think about it, it's nothing. DOT number's free. You just have to have your insurance ready to go and hire your agent to do your BOC3 within X amount of days before it'll go active. And I waited exactly 22 days from the time I applied for my operating authority, had my proof of insurance, and my BOC3 ready. It was 22 days. It was actually a Monday morning, and I was like stressed out on my way to work, and I got an email like that, and the whole mood changed. I was authorized for property, as you'll see on the company snapshot on the FMCSA website. But that's it. I told you guys I'd do this. I'm sorry I'm sweaty. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock now. I'm going to go in. Been driving all day. We actually left the beach this morning, and I got back home here to go through all my stuff over there, right there on the truck. I'll let you guys. I'll probably do a review on that jump box because a lot of people ask me what I use for a jump box, and I've never had a good one, to be honest with you. I bought a cheap one off Amazon. It worked for 4 or 5 cars. Bought a cheap one, or actually the most expensive, which is still cheap, from Harbor Freight, and it lasted 10 cars maybe. It was good for the first 10 cars, and it just stopped charging. So other than that, guys, enjoy some clips from the beach. I'm going to get this uploaded. I'm going to go to bed. It is Friday night. You'll see an upload from me Monday morning because I'll be back on the road. Actually headed back to North Carolina for an enclosed customer of mine. The guy just transported the Lincoln 4. Said he was done buying cars. Well, he just bought another one. So we're headed to North Carolina, and enjoy these clips from the beach.